Hi, good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. I hope you're doing amazing. As you can tell, I just woke up. I was putting myself in bed and I fell asleep, and that's why I'm like 15 minutes late. And you know this, so that's why I always say that if I'm a few minutes late during my evening stream, you will know why. But I did wake up. I did get some coffee. I did get like everything that I need, and I am ready to do this tonight. So I'm very happy, very excited for that because today we are, in fact, finishing the side quest Power Nap. I don't know, like I wouldn't call it a power nap. It's like a nap for the week, you know? It's like a nap for like the people with like no character in the evening whatsoever when they're putting their kid to bed and when their kid ends up falling asleep after they do. Because at some point I caught myself as I was putting him to bed saying things like, please let me sleep. Like I remember saying these things to him, which was definitely not something I was supposed to say to him at like quarter to 9 p.m. when he was supposed to be asleep and I was supposed to be getting ready for the stream. But yeah, today actually we had a very productive day. Thank you. I'm glad you like my shirt. I do love it. It's my shirt for the strong days, which is not today, but we're gonna try to make it so. Today we actually went to the mall because I needed to buy him new daycare like shoes. You know, like those like soft shoes that they wear like at daycare. So I got him those, and I actually got myself sneakers, which were at first like there was like a price tag, and it said that they were like, how much would that be? That would be $30, and then there was like a huge like percentage like staple on them, and it says like scan me or whatever. So I took it to like the cashier to tell me what's it called, what the discount actually is. And as it turned out, the shoes cost like, I want to say $8. So I got myself amazing sneakers. I'm actually gonna show it to you guys. Give me a second. Am I supposed to? Okay, so I I don't think I don't think you ever have seen sneakers that are more me than these sneakers, and I don't think that you ever will. Check these out. Like I had no shoes, literally. It's like for like months, even years. Like I haven't bought myself shoes. And then I see these babies for like $8. I think they are amazing, and they're like they're not for the rain, obviously, but they also are very like tall, and I'm a tiny person, so they're kind of perfect for me. And yes, they have like anime-ish looking things on them. Wait, how do I? I don't think I can like focus on them, but I think they look really cool. So basically, there's like a price tag and there's this. So they were like, basically, they want you to ask about them, and for some reason, nobody was asking about these babies. I don't understand why. They are perfect, and they were just sitting there. They were like, I don't know. Like I don't understand how they're not sold out. Can you understand? Can you fathom these not being sold out? Look at them. Am I the only one actually shocked by that? I don't understand. But anyway, after like years of not getting myself shoes, I got myself shoes, and they were not too expensive, and I'm so happy about them. They are adorable. I don't think I've ever been so excited about a freaking pair of shoes. Because I'm not a shoe person. Like I have this like shopping allergy. It's like when I go shopping, I just like can't wait for it to be over and done with, and I will do just about anything for the whole journey and the whole experience to just be over. anyways, um, anyways, I didn't do the most important thing today. Um, I didn't greet you. Leon, first of all, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. And welcome yet again. Thank you for the 2 months. Zakara, welcome. Ortiz, Lot Denver. Who else did I have in the chat since I started? Lunith, also, welcome back. And yeah, everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Sorry about that. I was too excited about these shoes. I had to had to show them to you. But anyway, now I have shoes. Now I have shoes. That is one thing more than what I had yesterday. What I don't have is the completed Final Fantasy XVI quests. Side quests. What is this? What the? Is this... This is not it. No. They show different percentages for like different like parts of of the game. Like they show percentage for each chapter that you're on. This is where we're at. We have 6 side quests left. If if the new side quests don't show up, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start right here. We have these two. I don't know if finishing those 2 is gonna open up anything. For me, probably so. But for now, we're just going to pretend that we have what we have on the map. Yeah, no worries, no worries. This is where we are. Is it mean to say I want you to finish 16 ASAP so you can play 10? It's not mean. It's weird. But whatever. Gav's
All right.
quest. Gav's quest.
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just Eda's baby will be coming soon, and
Oh,
I
his
wanted
new
to
wife.
make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Yeah, you
North,
can't be here.
Families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes. Like,
What's a tyke?
What's the problem?
well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now.
Speak in the chat. I literally can't hear you. Tyke is a kid. Oh, I see. Offer to help Gav complete the gift. I think he should be
Is
the
there
one
anything I
doing
can do
this.
to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo.
So a bird has to die because of
There's
this
not
kid.
lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching.
Can't see it properly.
And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose arse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with travelling traders
these are
plying the
so-
northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those.
Yesterday
passing
got
through
me so
Martha's.
excited for
I
the
think I might make that
remainder
my
of
first port of
these
call.
quests.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
I will see you later. Let's go find that bird. It's like they disguise it as like a fetch quest, but then it turns out to be something so much more. I love that. Alright, let's go there. Like if we just keep this as a number 3, it's gonna be easier for me to track it. I could also deal with those 2 quests at first, and then just have it as a number 1.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver
Do we know
chocobo
him?
feather.
Oh,
From
or
before.
maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some guide hovel.
Is
not far
our
from
chocobo not silver?
East. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
Like ours is what, gray?
We'll see.
It's not
Thank you.
silver. Can we not just like pluck one feather out of our chocobo and just say that that's what it is? I guess that would be terrible. Silver, white, like who can tell the difference? Like you tell Gav that it's the feather that he's looking for. Let's see if he's brave enough to say that that's not the feather. You know?
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them
Did
much,
she just
nor
snort?
their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you
That's
anyway.
funny. Alright, why is it always the third one, regardless of who I approach and in which order or whatever, it's always gonna be the third one that has this information. Like I always try to beat this little MMO like RPG that is mini game that they do with the quests where they put the most important information at the last quest giver. It's like they try to assume who the last one will be that you'll encounter, and then they give the important information to that one. But I always try to find that one first. No, not always do I try, but would have been cool if I did, because like what would have happened if I approached him first? Is it even possible for me to find this one first, assuming that this one has the information? Or they purposefully just put him far away because they think that you're gonna ask the closer ones first.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But
That's
if
a
it's
fancy.
fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Where
A silver
is that?
chocobo sighted
In the hills. Where would I?
hills near Rhiannon.
Okay,
Right.
hopefully we can ride
Sounds almost too good to be true.
around here.
But since I'm already here,
Like I don't even have a problem with me being slightly late for today's stream, assuming that we have 6 quests. Worst case scenario, it takes me 20 minutes to half an hour for
Come
each
on.
one of the quests.
run
And
like the wind.
that's the kind of time that I'm willing to invest for today. If I don't want to like collapse from exhaustion tomorrow. That's the plan. So tomorrow, finally, we are finishing the game, regardless of what we do today. Tomorrow is the day. My kiddo is actually not going to be around because his dad hasn't seen him in a few days, and they wanted to spend some extra time together. So he's going to be leaving for the weekend one day early.
I'll left my
So
bandits
he'll
for
be
a change.
picked up from the daycare, and tomorrow night I'm actually good to go when it comes to working, streaming, and all that such. So I'll be showing up at the actual normal time. It's not going to be 6 p.m., but it's going to be, well, it's not going to be 8 p.m. either,
Tracks.
most likely. But as
And
soon
these
as I
look
can,
fresh.
I will show up so that we can, finish the game and everything. Yeah, they
Chocobo
did
was
love
here.
spending time together.
Then recently. Perhaps it still is.
I actually got him something super cool that I think he's going to want to bring over there, but his dad was instructed to basically give it back.
I
I
don't hear
wrote,
anything.
I will show you actually. It's really cool. Where is the thing? Where's the thing that I bought? The notebook? Do you know? Is it right there? I think we started working on it. Oh yeah, that one. So I found something really cool. So around here, this would cost this was less than $10 pretty much, and it's like a little book with just basically like activities. Like you have like some activities that like involve stickers. So basically you need to like put like stickers into correct place. But mostly this is something that he loves to do. And he didn't want to go to bed today because he knew that basically we bought like an entire book with these activities. But what it essentially is like you do like I don't know, like the light is weird, so you can only see like the little colored stuff. But basically, they're like labyrinths and letter puzzles and practice writing the letter that you see or whatever. Like, there's like different activities on each page, and there's like 200 pages worth of these. And he really enjoys those. So I had a very hard time convincing him to go to bed after he saw this one. So we finished one page, and then it was time for him to go. But I'm pretty sure that this is what they're gonna spend their time doing. 'Cause he loves these like puzzles and stuff. So I have to make sure that he is that this is packed. Is he learning English too? Oh, he's fluent in English as well. So he speaks English. He knows both like the alphabets and whatnot. Um, the thing is, we actually were planning to move to Canada at some point, like while he was still very little, and his father and I were still together. So we had this idea to move, and we actually signed him up for bilingual daycare. So he goes to, well, admittedly to private daycare because we can't even get him into a public one because there's just no room. So basically, um, they learn both English and Serbian there, but he already knew English because we were okay with exposing him to English, thinking that it's going to be easier for him to adapt in case we do move. We ended up not moving, but he also ended up meeting Luneth as well, so they're able to communicate in English, which is awesome. But they also are learning Serbian together, which is hilarious. Did the daycare prices go up bad? They haven't yet, so we haven't heard any news. For now, it's like our daycare price is like 26,000 RSDs, which is around, I want to say, $250 or so. And the rest of the daycares, like in our city, the price went from like 26,000 to 35,000 in the last 2 weeks. And we are one of the last daycares who are still awaiting for this change, but the change is going to happen. And like every day, we're just kind of waiting for this text message before the next month because we are all assuming that they're going to start charging us more next month. And I don't know, I'm personally ready to riot and not pay them more money, but we'll see. Like I like the only way it's just going to happen and it's going to fly by is if we just let it happen. So the difference in the price is huge, especially for our just life standard around here, because I don't know, some people around here earn $400 to $500 per month and they cannot afford to send a child to daycare. I don't even know what they do. I think they just basically give the kid to the grandparents, like for the lack of other options. Like I don't have that kind of service available for myself, so it's not even possible
Well, I'll
for me
be
to do it.
damned.
But yeah, like some people do that. This daycare that he goes to, it's not even fancy. It's just like any other daycare, just more expensive. Just because the state ones are full, full to the point where there's like a couple of teachers taking care of like 30 kids at the same time.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Well, we got the feather. We can go.
Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
We're not gonna hurt it, are we? They look dangerous.
Thank you.
Thank you for not making me kill you,
Let's get this back together before they change their minds.
right? Yeah, at least we didn't have to kill them. That would actually be kind of terrible if we had to. But yeah, I feel sorry for like pretty much all of the parents out there who are just struggling with this every single month. Like it's not easy for me either, obviously, but you know, like what? Wait, he sings? Since when does he sing? Since when is this song available? What?
From diverse hands a dawn is spun in crimson
I know I accidentally pressed X and as I was walking by him. Hey, I have a theory. Let me test it. Please let me test it. Okay, if we go to orchestra and roll, what if I select, what if I say where the heart is? What if I do this and then I go talk to him or try to interact with him? Maybe it's gonna be a different song. No, he just sings the same thing. That's a little disappointing. I thought it might change like the. That's okay. What's the command for the Phoenix Blast? Is it? Wait, is it called Phoenix Blast? Wait, what are we talking about? Flames of Rebirth? Rising Flames? Scarlet Cyclone? Phoenix Shift? Which one are we talking about? The big attack. The Flames of Rebirth? It's the Flames of Rebirth is square.
hands a dawn.
I wonder if we're gonna see the baby.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on?
Use it on him.
Look,
Any luck, you say?
crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Dude, you asked me to find it.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Aw.
Blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long. Even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me.
Well, I
After
hope
all,
so.
that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Can I see it?
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
That's precious.
What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now will I.
How did who lose his eye? Gab?
I should go and see if
Gab
Ed is
lost his
awake.
eye that night that
Give him a
Titan
rest.
attacked the hideaway. He
You can
got
give
his
it to
eye cut
yourself. Come
out
on.
by like some dude who was like one of the hideaway invaders just before he attacked. Where is this now? Speak with Edda. Where is Edda? Edda doesn't have the baby yet, does she? This is like the only hideaway baby that we know of, right? Thought it was through a whittling knife accident. Nah, he got cut down. Almost. Is it here? Oh, she has like a private room and everything. Aw.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is
Look at how she's looking at
something
him
wrong?
already.
Wrong? No, nothing like that.
Oh
What it
my
is,
god, he's
is,
so awkward.
Go on.
He's so
please.
awkward. This is sad to watch. Okay. Look at his face, he's so proud.
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
we did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too.
This was his
I
chance.
hope you like it.
We need to
I
like,
don't know what to say.
we need to like put in a good
Thank you,
word for him.
lords,
He's too kind and he's
for
never gonna do it
everything.
for himself.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
But I guess she has other things on her
Clive.
mind now.
Fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be
Spamdot, hello and welcome. What's up? How are you? Still grinding away. Honestly, I've only just started recently. I started like half an hour ago today, and I was late for my own stream because I fell asleep as I was putting my kid to bed. So I woke up and it was very difficult to spawn here, but here I am.
Don't you think
How are
you've had
you?
enough?
No, we're celebrating.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times.
I'm gonna be a I can't believe you said that.
Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking
What
forward to
happened?
having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance.
Oh my
to
god,
prove
what
to the
happened?
world that I could be a big
Yeah, that
brother.
nap almost did me in for sure. Oh my god, what happened?
Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be.
Oh my god.
I'll never be a leader.
Oh my
I'll
god.
never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls.
That is
I'll
terrible.
be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have
This
we finished?
is the worst quest that we've ever done.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand.
I'm
Without
just
your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be.
this
maybe-
sucks.
Hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learn from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it?
I had
who
no
freed me from
idea
the
he had
dungeon?
such a hard
Who
time.
was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're
He's
our brother,
drunk.
Gav. My brother.
He is so hammered. But, like, I don't blame him. I understand. Like, okay, I can't even begin to understand how he feels. Like, what he just shared is so dark and horrible and terrible.
But when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
He's the best character, honestly. He's the best. He's not wrong. If we die,
I may have had one too many.
no shit.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off.
You're not gonna walk this off.
Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Like, what do you even say to the story that he told us? It's the worst story that we've heard in this entire game. His sister was literally 1 day old. Was it a wink or a blink? I think with Gav it's always both. Technically Gav always winks when he blinks, right? That's what it is. Alright, so we're gonna go in order. We have 6 quests, well 5 quests, counting the 2 that we already have started, the hunt ones, but we'll finish it before today's day's end. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be after midnight because I really don't feel like doing them. But I wanna see these ones. This is the Desert Hare quest, I believe. I just gotta figure out where to go. Let's see what happened to him. If he gets to, like, keep his job.
To help me pack.
No.
Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, 2, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will.
I wore an eye patch as well after my surgery.
I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The hideaway.
Oh, he wants me to take the children to the hideaway. Oh wow.
Of course. The children will be more
Only
than
these
welcome.
2?
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Newbor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
So when he
Every
said
last
flood,
one of the bastards has turned.
I immediately
And they're
thought
headed
about
this way.
water.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite
I
another.
should have known.
The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men.
I like how he's been
The Akashic
fired
may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover
by
the
pretty
townspeople's
much
escape.
everyone.
Well,
Yet he's still
what are you
there
waiting for?
saving their asses.
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan.
The
The
fact
children
that-
stay with me for now.
Like, we
I
don't
need
really
you
know
to
what
find Conrad
happened.
and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Okay, so maybe this is the quest about basically reinstating him to his position. The line is in the sand too. So this is just basically the second part. I kind of doubt that it is the last one. Also, maybe we get like a follow-up after this.
Have to listen to me.
Okay, so everyone's freaking out.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
She will never stop making fun of us for that.
There's been an aether flood.
Comfort boy, hi and welcome back. What's up?
The League of Outlaws we're gathering has been swallowed. They're
How
no
are
longer just
you?
bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Dude, it's the guard at the
Or
gate,
perhaps
right?
the man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
Well, then you should go and meet
But why
them
would you
at
lie
the
about
gate.
something like this?
Whatever is he
Some twisted
talking
attempt at
about?
Revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie.
Dude, you're all gonna
People
die. What are you
cannot be
talking
trusted,
about?
and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not
Oh, you
trust
mean
me,
Natalie?
but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
Or they said something
isn't.
that I
You can be
didn't
certain of
register.
that. Now be off with you.
You know what? They deserve to face them on their
You're
own.
making a mistake.
They deserve it. Yeah, they should stay
No
here,
use.
face
Words
them,
will not move them.
die, and then the
must
city will have enough room for new leadership.
Dalamel's survival.
You're right.
Yes,
speak to Lord
that's
further.
exactly what should happen.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Yeah, this whole city needs to be purged.
Sid, what's wrong? I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted. The bloody fools.
Well, technically, it
Suppose the
wasn't
town
him
guard
that
can't
said
be counted
that.
on for support, but I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid, further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Blue
Aw.
Boy is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
What if he's like... He resorts to casting and basically turns himself to stone. That would be
You
terrible.
have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted.
I can't believe these
We may
people are
have
not
saved
running
the
away
town
right
once,
now.
But this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me.
Like, you can't be that dumb.
Run, you will die.
Like, would you actually
You will all fucking die.
stay and, I don't know, wait to find out?
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You who should run.
That's horrible.
Run, Bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go.
This is very stressful to watch.
Wait, someone's
The worst part about this quest is that, oh my god, I can already see how at some point when enough people actually do this quest due to the character's history, like over who character is, like when it comes to basically like inclusivity and representation or whatever, there will be a person who will write a nasty article about this and basically use the fact that that Lubor is who he is, and that Square Enix has somehow, I don't know, implied that that stoning is acceptable or something like that. Like, people do these things. I can see it already.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
What did
Like,
Lubor
bro.
ever do to you? Hmm?
Like, they actually threw
All
stones
your
at the kids.
stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
I love these kids.
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well,
I love this quest.
does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like he doesn't even exist.
That gave me goosebumps. Wow.
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town
He's
guard
serving a
will
humble
not
pie,
abandon
right?
the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
I would be pissed if I was Lubor. I'd be so mad at them. Like, you can't forgive someone who just literally
So
threw
tell
stones
us,
at you.
How do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
Of yours. Like, these people are horrible. I hate them. They're not worth
We
it.
won't run, but we will fight.
All right then.
I'm so mad. Like, I would just leave and I would just let them, maybe I'm a little petty like that, but that was upsetting. These kids are dope, man.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable.
But what are they
The
after?
bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these
Like,
creatures
they're
come, Alamil will have the
hungry-ish.
bitterest fight it
Like,
has
they're looking
ever
for
faced on its
what?
hands.
For ether?
The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted.
I hate how I have neighbors who
And
sit
as
at
soon
their
as it has
balcony and
been,
talk.
We will converge on its position
I always
and see
keep
that it is
thinking that it's
driven
my
back
son.
from Dalamil at all costs.
I like it when they
Conrad,
go to bed,
Can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
so I can
I leave the
actually
selection
hear
and
shit.
coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything besides
Like, they have the killer instinct, but what do they want?
One and only concern.
Do they feed off of
As long
ether
as we survive,
when they
it doesn't
kill
matter
people?
what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained.
If that's the
And
case,
if anyone doubts that, let it be
then
known that
they
the
are
Briar's Kiss
predictable.
stands ready to cover
Because they're
any
gonna go
losses.
where the concentration
Very
of ether is the
I shall
densest.
tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
That's very
Where
predictable.
else but the most
And he
perilous
said that
place
they're
of
not
all?
predictable.
I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
It's always gardening in
I
Final
have a
Fantasy
feeling these
16.
weeds will be particularly stubborn.
By the way, how many of you
so
have
am
played
I.
Final Fantasy X?
So you are.
We're starting on
All right
Saturday.
then, we all know
I'm
what we have
excited.
to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
No 10, I see. So it's gonna be new for not just me. Can I just... I think I can just... I should be able to just spawn here. And hopefully we're gonna be close enough. Yeah, everybody's talking me into playing 10 and I'm finally... I finally had it with saying
Ready, go?
I will at some point. I literally just have to play it because everybody wants to see it. Played the
There it
promo
is.
demo on the PS2 probably 60
Flood.
times waiting for it to come out
What's
when I was
waiting for
about
us
10
inside?
myself. I see. Yeah, unfortunately I never got around to it because I never used to own any PS5s. PlayStations. My PS5 is my first PlayStation. And I'll be damned if I don't play all the best games that a PlayStation has to offer. I thought about playing 40.
We can't leave a single one alive.
I have. After I'm done with 16, I will return to 14 as at least a regular routine. Of like basically just doing like the weeklies and collecting and everything because I'm getting ready for basically the next patch. And I missed out on a lot of videos that I could have made for 6.4, which is unfortunate. But since I've reworked my content schedule on a weekly basis, I am pretty confident that from now on, if I manage to do all of it on basically like every week, I will be able to both do the videos and just be regular at 14 while doing these other occasional things at night. Well, not occasional if I'm gonna be here almost every day, but you know, I figured it out. CSS time for sure. Is this the main dude? That's not even Akashic Gentleman. Does it really say gentleman? Akashic. I can't see. Gentleman. It really says gentleman. Oh my god, I thought I misread that. Akashic Gentleman. Wow. Okay. He's not very gentle, is he? 10 story gets better the older you get. Playing through it as a young teen so much went over my head. I see. Yeah, I'm very curious. Like, the game has to be pretty good when so many different people agree on it being one of the best Final Fantasy games ever. And those are people who have seen Final Fantasy XVI as well. So if Final Fantasy X from 2001 is compared to Final Fantasy XVI that came out like what, a couple of weeks ago, and looks like this, I have to see 10, you know? Because there are still people who believe that 10 is better than 16, or better than some of these newer titles, and if that's the case, then we're just gonna have to play it. It probably was at one point. Can't believe they actually named him Gentleman. We got a zombie bread fan over there with his gentlemanly demeanor. Yeah, it could be an Easter egg actually for
The league is
14.
disbanded.
Can't believe I missed that.
I should get back to Dalamil and see how the others fared.
That's actually really good if that's what it is. I actually completely missed out on that. That's a great catch. Yo, this game is so satisfying to play after playing 14. Sometime later. What are these time skips in side quests? How much older do we get by doing side
All the
quests?
Akashic we were able to find have been dealt
Oh, never
with.
mind. It's like an
Seems that might
afternoon
be the
later.
last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Clive has returned.
They said Clive for the first time, like in ages.
What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root
Wait,
and
do these
branch.
people call me Clive?
you
Are
wouldn't
they
let
the
me
only ones
down.
who call me Clive
Thank you,
and
my
not
lord.
Sid?
Friends, the Horde has
Oh,
been driven
nice.
back.
I'll
The
check it
Akashic
out.
have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive.
See, he says
Victory
Clive.
is ours.
We
Since
bloody
when?
did it.
Have they ever called me Sid?
Saved Dalamil.
Lubor,
So is
Allow me to
Lubor actually going to be
apologize.
mayor?
after
Or
all
is he
you've
going to
done
be
for
too
this town,
offended
we
to
should never have
to
doubted
stay?
you.
But
I'd
we
be too
did,
offended. I'd be so petty.
and
I would
for
just
that we
leave.
are truly sorry.
I would
we
just
only
leave.
hope that you can forgive us.
No. He should
We
leave.
need you, Lubor.
He should leave like right
Dalamil
now.
needs you.
Especially when
So,
he knows.
If you would still like
But
to
he's
be
not
considered
petty.
for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
he's not as petty.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on
Yeah,
your
exactly.
character.
Like they're not.
It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what
They
we
literally
perceived
said we
bearers
need
to
you.
be, not
They are
what
just like
you
if they didn't
truly
need
are.
him,
The man who
they
saved
wouldn't care
Dalamil twice over.
about who he
I
is.
see.
This upsets me greatly.
But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause.
Okay, maybe he's
The Town
smart.
Guard and the
you know?
Merchants League do not accept
is
my
smart.
leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalamil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly,
That's the bakery on that side.
you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalamil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As
So they're
we
gonna be
failed to do.
They're gonna be
and
one
came so close to
slave-free
losing
city
Everything.
in a
We agree
slave
to your
country.
conditions. And we have only one in return.
All the bearers are going to
That you
flock to this
continue
city.
to work for the good of Dalamil,
You know?
as you always have.
So what about the
Condition
kids? The kids are
accepted.
not going to the hideaway after all?
Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
Now he can spin them the way he wants to, which is
How
more smart.
fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving
Less
Dalamil in
petty
disgrace.
than I would have been.
And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
What is that?
Lubor.
Money? I
About
don't
the
need his
children.
money. No,
Fear
just
not,
kidding.
you are of course relieved of your responsibility.
We do need his money. We
I would
need
sooner
more
face another
orchestral
horde of
roles.
Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws.
I'll make sure they're safe here. I don't doubt that you will.
That's terrible.
And not just the children, but everyone in Dalamel.
Oh, that was cute.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
I don't understand how he's done it. I would not have been able to. I would have left the town being content with the thought that they need me and that I won't be there. And I would have taken the kids too. Because fuck not doing that. I wonder if anything else popped up as like a new quest here. I don't think so. But we have another one here in Cabor, and then we have another one in Northreach, and I have to finish off these 2 hunts. I think this is doable for today. For sure. I don't know what's gonna pop in at the hideaway, but we'll see. Once we're pretty much done with all of these. Who do I need to talk to? Oh yeah, I forgot that Joshua and Jill are going to be following me everywhere after yesterday's quest. That's dope.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation.
A few of the zombies make it to the
some
city.
while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another
Nah,
fallen
this
ruin?
way they know that
The
we
object
saved
of
them.
his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
I wonder if I get an achievement
So
for
you sent
finishing
one of
all
your
the
brothers
side
to
quests.
Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat.
Yeah, it would be good
and
to know that
survival
that's the
both.
last of them, that I
Though
didn't
he has
miss
been
anything.
silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate. When he
I'm
might
glad
be
that they're actually
saved.
changing their ways at least a little bit. Like, he's starting to realize that they're better off alive than dead for a start.
He would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern
See what
reaches.
I read there yet.
If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see
Really
what I
would
can
have
do.
been
You are much too kind, my lord.
very
Go then, with
properly
my hopes,
descriptive.
And may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
It's like, technically we could have finished the game already. Nobody would... Like, nothing would have changed. We can go and finish the game at any time.
If this need...
But it's just really silly to do so. Knowing that we can't go back and we just like miss out on pretty much all of this drama. These quests are freaking lovely. Did you notice how like almost every one of the side quests has actually sent us over to Ash? It's like we could have probably gotten away with one singular journey to Ash, where we collect all of the side quests and then we travel and resolve them. But instead, the game has decided that it's okay to make all these separate journeys to Ash, risking our lives every single time. How do I don't understand what to do. I don't understand how to move through this map. I don't understand any of this. Is it this? It seems like we suddenly have an unlimited source of... How do... This map is bullshit. Well, I'm bullshit at reading it, but... I'm just really wanting my bird. It's like, I can't summon it in the city. And as someone who's been spoiled by Final Fantasy XIV, like pretty much every city except for the capital ones allows you to mount in there. And it's very sad to not be able to do that. It's like, what's stopping the bird to come into the city uninhabited by pretty much anyone? It's like everyone there is dead. I don't know what we're trying to prove. I don't love the high jumps that it can do though. Look at how far it can jump. It's very satisfying. Especially like on like a little bit of a high hill. It can almost fly. It's amazing. I think if we just plucked a single feather from our chocobo, it would have looked exactly... It would have looked exactly like the silver chocobo feather. I don't think Gab would have ever known. What the hell is happening here? Are we interrupting something? Yeah, jumping downhill, it feels really cool as well because she really, you know, goes very far.
Safe enough at least.
I feel something weird is going on. What the?
What is going on here?
Is this like?
Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call?
What?
No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
I don't trust these guys.
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
I don't trust this
Keep
dude.
saying that.
I think we need to kill him right now.
What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas
Exactly.
instructed.
Take out the sword.
This
Kill him.
village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle
Dude, the king is dead.
and give themselves
What are we talking about?
to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Clive, you know what to do.
Cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved.
So save them. Kill the old guy.
Forgive me. But did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find
I
him.
love how the fact that they're here adds additional dialogues. Especially with Joshua, who is kind of, well, important here with like the Phoenix people quests. No, it was most definitely a trap. I don't trust anyone here. I don't even know how to... Okay, I need help. So Torvald can't help me? Is sniffing forbidden? While there's a ritual going on? What the hell? Maybe I'm destined to find him on my own. Of course. Towards the rear of the village. How am I to know what the rear is? Is he okay with all of this?
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you?
It's like the Phoenix is like right here.
Lord Rosfield. If
This quest makes no sense. Joshua is right next to us.
And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Something
Sir, I
should be
was worried for your
different.
safety.
It should have been
He
different.
sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize.
He would have been right here.
I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them,
I think they converted
the
him.
more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that
Wicked
they might be granted
wills?
respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue
Wow.
to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings.
I don't try like this.
I too swore to devote my life to the service
Dude,
of my Lord and Master.
Joshua is right here with us on this quest. This should have made a difference. Why did this not make a difference? Joshua is like standing right in front of his door.
And so I
Why?
will see it through to the
You
end.
know?
See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream, that they might do their duty to their Lord.
This quest should have had a different ending to it, or like a different
You do understand
resolve.
what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord.
How is it so easy for some people to become a Kashik, yet these people have to pray for it? Why don't they
If you
just
are to return
run
to Master
into
Cyril,
ether
I would
floods?
consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
Am I the only one confused about this whole lack of involvement of Joshua? He did talk to us about this. Like, he basically ran to this guy's house with us. Officer the Flood.
Oh no.
What do we know? No, that's what they wanted. What are we talking about?
There must be something I can do.
This is what they
It comes as
wanted.
well.
I don't understand.
Found her.
Ready, brother?
See? Joshua talks to us. His presence here has an effect of some sort. We're over leveled for this, I'm sorry.
What now?
What is this, a dungeon? Excuse me? What the f- What is this?
We meet again.
Again? Wait, who's this guy?
I've
Titty.
killed your kind
Titties?
before.
Titus. Titus. Tits? I'm just trying to find a weak spot. He does have it. Titus. Well, thanks for teaching me how to read.
Nice try.
still gonna call him titties. Hey, I dodged that. What the I dodged it. I swear I did. Titties is not fair. It appears that there is somewhat of a scaling for these quests. He is level 40 after all, and we are somewhere around there. Okay, so his head, or maybe shoulders or whatever, is vulnerable. From what we are seeing at least. I love the growl of the Phoenix flame thing. The rebirth, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm actually going to be very sad, Sis, if Joshua's presence does not in any way, shape, or form alter this quest. It would be silly. That's what she wants to hear too. That she gets to. Especially after yesterday's quest. Have we just destroyed their religion?
Damn it.
Dude, that's like a tiny ass NPC in comparison to every. Oh my. Oh no, wait, that's the guy who. Oh no, that's the only guy who needed to survive, right? That's dumb.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
That is a scratch, medic.
I had to save them. That they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord.
This is a disaster.
When the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me
it might just be like 14, we're doing certain things again, Joshua just adds a single line of text on. Yeah, I know, but like this would have been fundamental.
Everything to me.
You know, to him
and
being
I
like, hey,
deny them that
shit, my religion is actually real.
If they must become Akashic.
Because it's not a religion, it's us protecting a real person. It's an army.
Forgive me, my Lord Mark.
Okay, it's a cult, but
I did not mean to trouble you.
It would have been like fundamentally different.
My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
So all of these people are gonna turn Akashic, and now we have to kill them too.
Your duty will be done.
Because they're literally out there getting turned.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Oh my god, we have to kill them. Traitor. Ah, shit. What are these quests? Dude, the king is dead. How is this even happening? We'll be looking for something more than a person to fill their beliefs. For a second, instead of fill their beliefs, in my mind I read it as fill their bellies. I was like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean?
They are saved. this report to Cyril.
That's what happens when I quest too late at night. My reading skills are diminished. And we didn't get to kill them. We just had them survive? What the?
I'm glad to see you.
This quest is weird, okay? This quest.
Third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Do we get to see them?
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
That's twisting of the truth
in this savior
and
cult.
Stretching it to
They
its
prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills.
limits.
And the thought came, and their wish was granted.
He remains
He sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that
That's
life
savage.
was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end.
I can.
For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would disagree.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
But it's important. No, I don't think he would agree.
Ambition.
He would want a world where we also choose how we're gonna live, not just die.
It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order.
Hero.
We believe in them,
yeah.
we protect them. And yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was.
And that makes it
We of
okay.
the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
And yet he admired people who want to strip themselves of their will. How ironic is
To know
that?
this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them.
Like, okay, here's a list of 866 people who died
I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs.
protecting your brother.
My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield.
Yet Joshua is standing in front of the door,
may differ.
just hanging out there.
Yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success.
I still think they should have made this
And were they
different.
here, I have no doubt but that
If he was
every one
already
of my
here,
fallen
like he
brothers and
is.
sisters would feel the same.
Maybe I'm expecting too much. I'm definitely expecting too much. But still. Like, are you gonna say something about this? Are you gonna... Why didn't you come in? Why didn't you say something? You know? Sorry. Alright, we have one more on the map. And then, I don't know what happens in the hideaway. We're probably gonna get more when we clear it. We'll see. I don't know if the order of these side quests matters. Like, if I do one before the other, am I gonna, I don't know, miss out on the opportunity to get,
The
like,
garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets.
to get the, like, the continuation of the quest chain? I
I
doubt
would
it.
speak
I think now I have the opportunity to do everything. So we're gonna do
So the
everything.
captain just now.
Hang the Duke and his
Okay, where are we even going? Oh, never mind. We're going to the Dame, I believe. Oh, this is her quest. I thought that the last one that we had was her final one. I like her quests. She's awesome.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the
Oh,
void.
Philippe has his own army now.
Have been characteristically
Forgot
willing
about
to
that.
assist him in this. They want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
I can't right now.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure
She's
of
the.
speaking?
Is she the daughter
Her
of
name
the
is
guy?
Sabine.
Sabine is the daughter or
And it
the
is my
wife or
displeasure
her
to be the daughter
daughter?
of the Duke of
Right.
Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble.
I was waiting
I
for
wish
her
to
to make
speak
an
to you
appearance.
about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
I knew that, like, when she appeared, that she wasn't just gonna be like a side character. This is great.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most
Well, side character
overbearing
in
and
this
supercilious
quest.
man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other
I
like-minded
like how she
individuals.
uses the fact that she knows him well
We would
to
surely
basically
have the strength to drive him from
turn
Northreach
against
for good.
him.
Does that not seem a
It's like the
trifle?
one thing that you don't want to see from your child, but he is a
Drastic
jerk.
action is
So
precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have
Downtrodden
it
and
that citizens
dispossessed.
exist only to
What are these
serve the
words?
Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We
right?
must
She's
fight him
dope.
by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against
I'm
our
with
common
Sabine on
enemy.
this.
Your father and his followers included.
Like,
While
she
I
knows what
understand
she's
your
talking about.
frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
Now, I expected Isabel to
She
have
certainly
more
has spirit.
sense
Indeed.
than this.
But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the
I think
Duke's
I think they
resolve,
should have come up with a
which may
plan
be enough to
together
seal the fate
because
of this
Sabine
town.
knows him.
Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I don't know. I think we could have used
I'm
it to our
sorry, where were
advantage.
we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just
I
a
like
pity
how
I
both
cannot
Isabel
join you.
and
I'd like to
him
see the two
whisper
of you
while
in
talking, but it's like a different kind of whisper. Retired rather early and 2 meters deep. Jesus. You're not so far from the truth, though. He probably annoys her to no end every
town
single
needs
day.
you.
bedroom voice. It is
I saw the captain just now.
like, okay, it could be a bedroom voice, but it would be the kind of bedroom voice that would like make me freak out rather than enjoy it. Like these kinds of like I hate it when some people whisper, but their whisper is louder than their speaking voice. Do you know what I mean? It's like some people try hard to whisper and they make everything worse. That Clive is one of those people.
What does the dame have to say about all this?
It's like, to those people, you actually have to actively tell them, do not whisper, you're loud.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay, she's alright, but she lacks the, like, she has the resolve, but she lacks the,
Could hardly get a word in edgeways.
like the tact
father, like daughter, eh?
to,
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale
You know.
earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you
yeah,
here?
no plan. She just like goes around causing mayhem.
Oh, she did she? Right, as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way.
We call them you know what now?
We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
By the way, if you're a gym goer or you've ever like, I don't know, gotten any part of your body toned, let's say, like, does it happen to you or has it ever happened to you that like you used to like be able to sit a certain way or like, I don't know, well, yeah, sit a certain way, and then once like some of the muscles in your body develop, you can't sit like that anymore? Like, how annoying is that? Like, that's something that like I have been going to the gym for a long time, but I never actually had this goal of actually, I don't know, I guess getting toned. And now that I am, for example, like when I sit like this, like with my knees up, it's like this part of my leg, I don't know how to call it in English, basically like the calves, I guess, like they press into my inner thighs. And now there's a muscle here and there's a muscle there, and they annoy each other. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like I can no longer like maintain my favorite sitting position because too much of my skin is like trying to like poke into like other parts of my skin, and that is frustrating. Yes, it's so annoying. And now I'm like made to sit like a, what is this even? You know, I've never sat like this. It's so annoying. It's like it happens with with the legs, and it also happens like with the like with this part, like with the biceps. And whenever like I do this, like I can feel it just like poking into like this side of my arm, and I can like no longer be comfortable. And then I sit like this, like what the fuck? I find it so annoying. Like, I love going to the gym, I love getting toned, but damn, is that frustrating. Yes, it does mess up the sleep positions. Luckily, I always sleep, like, well, I always at least try to, like sleep, like, on my, like, basically, like, on my belly, just, like, lay flat. I tried not to sleep with my back, or like with basically with me laying on my back is what I was gonna say, because I still co-sleep, and my toddler has this thing where he like when he sleeps, he has a habit of like, for the lack of better explanation, of hugging me with his legs, or putting his legs over either my leg or my back or my arms or whatever. It comforts him for some reason. And if I was to like lay on my back, he would just basically be doing that. Like he would just be laying like over my abdomen or over my face or whatever, and it would be annoying for sure. So this way, at least, like when he puts his leg over my back, it doesn't like I don't care. He actually is not a kicker. It's just like the pressure that it causes that would be annoying if like I had my soft organs exposed. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Can't see shit. Where is this guy casting Cure? I can't see him. I don't see anything. His spine is your shield, for sure. But yeah, he doesn't care. It's like he's perfectly capable of sleeping on his own, and doesn't like he doesn't wake up asking for a meal or anything of the sort. But when I do go to bed, he like immediately senses that I'm there, and suddenly, like as soon as I'm back, he can no longer find a comfortable position that doesn't involve basically him putting like his legs or whatever like over my body and staying like that until he wakes up.
It's over. Over here.
Like I'm pretty, I don't know, like I'm pretty okay with co-sleeping still, because I think that very soon he's going to like basically demand his own, you know, privacy and his own, I guess, environment. Right now I can't provide it because the apartment is small, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like we have very little time left, you know?
Clive, it's me.
So I still do it.
You alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
Oh god.
Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down.
I don't know, I thought Sabina had it right.
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming
she
blue
spiraled
murder.
out of control for sure. I do think that when I do think that her insight is valuable because she knows him more than anyone else, and I think we should have listened to her, but now it escalated.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given
She's a bit
enough,
immature.
and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't
want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will
Yeah,
come of
she has
this.
no class whatsoever. Now I can see it.
Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Oh god.
You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla.
Carla?
Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Excuse me? What?
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive!
Wait, I want to hear
I
the
met a swarm
story.
of thralls coming south from Oriflame. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No.
No.
No, not now. No. I have to know. I have to hear this story.
Retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
Yes! But no, I want to hear the story.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
I love this.
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
She's also a damn commander, apparently.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced
Look
out at
like
regular
following
intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
What kind of service is that gonna be?
You still won for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make
I'm not
my way
gonna
up the
fight.
road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things.
50 is cheap.
Well, I can't promise to hold
Vale is actually a class institution.
Alright.
I bet Vale is expensive as fuck. Because they also have,
You can thank us when it's over.
like,
Till then, madame.
they also have, like, a bunch of women just offering themselves up in the street, and I bet those are cheap. I think Vale is super expensive. Kind of like in, never mind, I don't want to spoil it for you. If you ever play Final Fantasy VII Remake, we'll talk about it. Some people may have already, so you know what I'm referring to.
We can help with the wounded.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
It's gentle as hell. Look, where are you? Have you left? Like he's just gone.
Come on.
And now he's messaging me in the chat. Like, where are you gone? Are you at the gym? Where the fuck are you? Came back. Home where?
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Are you at the gym? Where are you? Were you at the gym?
This one.
Is it over?
No.
Just like, is it
It's
over?
only
What do
just
you
begun.
mean? Dude, you're the one who's supposed to be fighting with us. What do you mean, is it over? What kind of a line is this? Okay, let's commence. Oh, you went to put minutes in your phone. Oh, I see. I see. Does your phone work? So here we have this thing. Like, I don't know how phones work in, like, over, like, in your country or whatever. But here, like, you can have, like, prepaid or postpaid, like, phone service, right? And you can, like, put credits into your phone if your phone is, like, not registered or whatever. It's not a burner phone, but basically you put credits and then you, like, spend them. So if you have that kind of number and you don't put credits into your phone for a while, like Luneth hasn't, your phone or your number can't be called anymore. So lately, I've been trying to call Luneth with very little success because his phone number, even though his phone works, his phone has just not been working. And this has been causing trouble for delivery guys as well, because they have been trying to call him also, and he's been getting warnings from delivery guys that his phone does not work. So in order to reactivate your phone around here, what you have to do is actually put some money into your balance. Why is he up in the air for me to not be able to reach him? That's stupid. So yeah, Luneth has, and like, that's the thing, like, it's not even like blasphemous amount of money that we're talking about. We're talking about like 2 or 3 euros or whatever. However, Luneth has indeed forgotten that browsing Instagram and whatnot, should he be connected to his phone internet, does spend his balance. So what he did at one point is he had his balance topped up, but he also was on Instagram, and his balance got spent. And he got so burnt by that that he decided to just never put balance onto his phone ever again, and that's how his phone got banned.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
And that happened at the beginning of 2022. Or so. So he's been without his phone balance for about a year. He still hasn't forgiven himself. So now he uses exclusively Wi-Fi.
Clive, it's good to see you.
Every day I find something to be mad about when it comes to his erratic behavior.
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
I am bitter.
Well, it seems we've survived.
I don't understand
for the time
him.
being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right.
Who needs data? Should we talk about every single time that you asked me to share my data with you from my phone?
I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart.
Can you have a bit of your Wi-Fi?
Hither and yon by the eddying currents of
Can
fate.
you share some internet with
But
me?
you brought them together.
I promise I won't go on Instagram.
Nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them.
Let me do my quest,
knowing
damn it.
what they feel. Because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance.
Well, what's a microwave receiver?
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I want to hear the story. Who is Carla?
I'm sorry too.
I want to hear about. I want to hear about Isabel.
So far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt.
Ah, I see.
How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire
Who is the
realm.
bear that she
May
bedded?
yet achieve it.
Like, I have to hear the story. I haven't forgotten.
Together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Wow. Bob the bear as he had. What is it about Bob?
Madam Isabel
I'm not getting the
is
joke.
a rare soul indeed. In these dark times,
Like, someone needs to tell
I
me
see
about this.
that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
Isabel is like.
Right.
I'm sorry, but like she's like 10
only I
times
could
more
listen to her
badass
when I
than
had
Jill
the
ever
chance.
was in like the
Forgive me for
moments
saying
that she
so,
had
milady,
the opportunity to
But
shine.
you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together.
Oh, it's a Gen
And
X
that goes
thing.
for
I
you,
wouldn't know.
You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well
I don't speak the
said,
language.
Captain. Let this be a new beginning, not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
I always show you the remote.
Since there's nothing
That
more
you
to
know
be
that
done
I'm
here,
beeping.
I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Now we gotta hear the story. Is it awkward if we ask her what the fuck happened with Carla and the bear? Can I get the option to pry at least? I looked under my desk. Too sorry.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy
Nah,
to
I
make
doubt
any
it was
extra if
us.
it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day,
She
Clive.
wishes, though.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
I'm all ears.
For you, madame, I have
I'm
all the time
ready.
in the world.
I'm ready to hear this.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the crystalline dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So
Well, she
sought
always
after
had
was I
class.
that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as
I am
was,
always recording, yes.
I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again.
Holy shit.
And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last.
That sucks. Did he die?
Until
they
we
killed
found
him, right?
ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
Aww.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived.
That's sad, C's.
But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received.
So I guess she hasn't loved anyone
Generosity of this
since.
town, and her people did not end there.
That makes complete sense
The men and
now.
women of the Vale supported me through my grief.
Yeah, honestly, the biggest hassle is
Though I was
listening
still a
to,
stranger
to my own footage again. But I do that.
Treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
I do love her dress. I hope to see it in 14 one day.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Oh, I wanted to have a choice. Never mind, I guess this is the quest where you can't really be a jerk. We're gonna be over leveled. And they opened up my mind. What is this? What does this mean? How do I find achievements on PlayStation? Nothing like you can see. That's alright. Hey, we haven't actually gotten any new quests from these, not that I can see them at least. We have two of those like unlock quests. We have to basically use the hunt board to get the Morble and to get the Bomb King. And I think one of them is a hunt quest, one of them is an unlock quest. I want to do... did I not say PS5? What did I say? I don't know how to like figure out which achievement we got. But I think it may have been related to the side quests. And the fact that we did clear all of them that are not concerning the hunts. So, okay, if I choose to do these quests, are they going to take me to more like hunt quests? Is this going to be, is that going to like be happening? Like, am I gonna have like one hunt quest after another? Or is this it when it comes to the quests themselves? Like, are these two going to be the last ones? Is what I'm wondering. And I'm going to guess that the hunt quests don't select trophies from the function screen, select the game to view details. Oh, so I have to actually get out of the game to see it. I see. What I want to do is see if there's something that we're missing. Oh, look at our room. Our room is like full of shit now. Wow. I think it's looking like we collected a lot of it. We have now the Vale signboard as well. Briar's Kiss signboard. Okay, so we're just basically collecting shit here or there. Clay Heart signboard. Rusted battle helm, snow daisy garland, model airship. I'm missing 2. Winter mead. This is now a problem. Like, I'm missing these 2, but I also have 2 quests to finish. So I'm not, like, one of them is an unlock quest. I'm not sure if that one is going to give me anything of value whatsoever. Is there anything here? Like, did I miss something? Oh, wait. I might be able to get some stuff from the tavern. Let me... Because this is what I want to collect. I don't really care about the hunts right now. What I want is all of the room trophies. I'm missing 2, and I don't know how to get them. Is there anyone at all with all of these trophies? Why am I missing them? See, here, they give you, like, additional rewards for, like, the quests
you back so soon.
that you do.
Claim your just desserts.
This is nothing. No risk nor reward or castering roll.
You
Okay.
earned this.
Talisman of priming.
Here you are.
I don't want that. A fitting performance.
Yours.
I don't want these things. I want the useless stuff that you can't. What? This donation will be available upon achieving a renowned rating of 2,365. How do I get renown? Like, do I have to do more quests so that this opens up? Okay, so I can't get the orchestral roll, that's fine, and I can't get the Genji gloves.
All done?
That's fine. I don't know how to do it, you know? We have to do these. We have to do these two quests. Bomb sightings and Morbol sighting. Let's see where the Morbol is. Your brother isn't a fan of carrots, Kupo. If every carrot of Rosaria is anything like the one that just got posted on the board, I can see why, Kupo. We're talking about Morbols, not... Okay, reward. Reward. Some of these things reward stuff. But they only reward, like... Okay, these are renown points that they're trying to give us. I don't want renown points. I want... This is not what I want. We are looking for Morbol. And I'm looking for... Maybe we're gonna get... Do monsters on the kill board give renown? They do, but there's no reward that I want for getting enough renown. I think I know what I need to do. I'm pretty sure that some of the stuff that we're missing, we're gonna get through the main story. Right? Does renown open those 2 locked things? It does. But it's not really, it's not really telling me how to get the thing that I want. Okay, so they said, my quest says locate the carrot. So Morbol is the carrot? If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of 3 reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is in truth another root vegetable entirely, an exotic species of Morbol that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to their advantage. Okay, 3 reeds. What is 3 reeds? No, they don't give... Like, I think it's gonna be the MSQ, to be honest. Like, what else could it be? We're gonna get something through the MSQ for sure. They're not gonna leave me hanging. I'm going to trust in the MSQ, and I'm going to do these last 2 quests so that I have everything done, basically. Okay, the marshes of 3 reeds. Continental Falls, the Whispering Waters, Falling Gate, Golden Stables. I think that we need to go into that like secluded little area. I think that's where the marsh is. It's like a quick fight. We will see. Maybe it's quick because we're just gonna die to a vegetable.
Faster!
Faster! Okay, so we're gonna follow the road and then we're gonna go right. I think this is going to be where we're gonna find it. I hope so.
Time to fight.
At least. No, it's not the time to fight. It's time to find a carrot. Marshes. Does this look like a marsh? Ooh. That indeed looks like a marsh. Carrot
You
vine.
deserve a rest.
Have we found it? Oh, you're disgusting. But yeah, let's do it. We're gonna finish it all, and then we'll see what happens.
It couldn't have been just any normal, could it? Alright then.
It's level 35. We are way over leveled for this. But they're so strong. I think we're gonna be fine. These don't scale perfectly, as in there is a point in the game where you can indeed, I believe, be over leveled. Worse breath. It has bad breath and it has worse breath. That's hilarious. Is it eating me? It's not. We're fine. Sometimes I just can't see. God. One day you will cause me to have a heart attack. Did you fix your phone issue? Where is its soft spot? How come it doesn't have one? It's a freaking plant. Where is... Yes, I'm doing a carrot. I have like the last 2 quests to... That's exactly what you asked me. What is that smell? Did you eat some food? What? You lying. Is that what you do? You lie. No, I'm just kidding.
This one.
Hmm? I knew it. I knew you got food. What did you get?
I'm the snack.
You're the snack? Wow. That's presumptuous as fuck. He's the snack.
That was definitely
Deliver the
Morgul
Morgul tendrils to Nigel in
Let's
the
get this
hideaway.
vine back to the yard.
Let's do that. Imagine walking into someone's place and be like, I'm the snack. The confidence. Hmm? Through the roof, indeed. Please, sir, can I have some more? Okay, so we need to go like all the way there. But no, he just doesn't care. How would I get there? Okay, maybe I can... Okay, this is gonna be a gamble on my end, and I'm not gonna like it if I can't just walk through here and get to that
Say
part.
what you will. Lady
I can't jump over that? That's crazy.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
My satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can
She did this on
successfully graft
purpose.
this to the Morganbeards. When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards,
And the cloud was like, here, this is your problem now.
I shall begin at once.
They did it on purpose. You can't possibly tell me that this wasn't on purpose. He literally approaches him and then he goes like, your satchel
Just
is
as I
twitching in
hoped.
the most violent
Witness
manner.
how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such
Beautiful.
a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe?
Is that a
its
marble wine in your
potency
pocket
has
or you're just
nearly
happy to see?
You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest,
I'm gonna use that.
Talia.
It's like if you find a man who doesn't get that reference and you use it correctly, that man is just not worth it. Necessary for further increasing consumable potency. Oh, so we're gonna have stronger potions. Interesting. I could have had better potions all along. Great. Potion potency plus. You have obtained a file of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP. I'm so glad. While strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. Great. I heard you can get arrested
up,
for
my little
satchel
darlings.
twitching.
Without sun.
You can get arrested for a lot of weird things.
Yes.
These leaves should have withered long ago.
Satchel twitching. Satchel twitching has just obtained a completely new meaning in my life. The other day, we were actually watching, what's it called? The Last Kingdom. And the phrase that they used to describe underwear was it a nut bag?
Yeah.
A nut bag. How good of a phrase is that to describe underwear? It's like the best thing. It's like the best thing I ever heard. Nut bag. Was it a nut bag or
Yeah.
was it something different? I think it was a nut bag. I think it's a nut bag, yeah. To refer to underwear. Stone what lasts longer? A stone... The tonic. The... What's it called? I know what you're trying to ask me. It's called... It's the stone skin tonic. Yes, that is the actual name. A tonic that turns pieces of skin into hardened stone-like forms. Yes, literally.
You heard me?
Of course I heard you. I'm not deaf.
You have headset on.
What?
You have headset.
You are more loud than you think. Are you on the hunt for a Bomb King? Where is this Bomb King? I need to find him. Crisp, aiming for Imperial Chase. Took a wrong turn into a nearby wood. Where is the Imperial Chase? The kids are calling it now. Yeah, exactly. I love these games. What did I just say? Imperial Chase, right?
Yes.
Imperial Chase. I need to learn the names of these cities. Eastpool, Dim, Three Reeds, Cleft. Where is Imperial Chase? I have too many things on the map at this point. Dravoged, Dalmil Inn, Draw. I can't pronounce this. Orbo something. Three Reeds. Okay, so took a wrong turn and went into a forest. Great. Took the wrong turn and went into a forest. Three Reeds. Transrosarian Aqueduct. Okay, I don't quite understand where this would be. Albuquerque. Yeah, I need to actually aim myself towards a wrong turn. But how would I do this? Finally getting rid of these hunt quests. They said, took a wrong turn. Like, where could you take the wrong turn? Curltail Falls. No, I'm gonna continue to go straight. Did they mention? Okay, so I was just reading the quest, but my memory is fried. Did they mention Three Reeds in the description of the hunt? They didn't, did they? No, they didn't say shit. So I just like need to run through everything. Oh, look, the glowing thingies. Maybe that's... Okay, we're looking for the Bomb King, so that means that I should actually look around and search for, like, the little bomblings. They're over there, aren't they? Yes, they are. But, okay, if I'm looking at them like this, that means that they are, like, right across the... I want to see street. Okay, so what we can do is we can go like this, and I think turn left. Please. Please, let this be it. Like, these are, like, the little guys. But I'm looking for the big guy. I doubt I have to kill all of them to get to the big guy. Let's... Maybe this was a clue. I think it was a clue. I don't think I have to hang out there. I think they're just clues as to where this king might be, and hopefully it's somewhere around here. Let's check out this place. Death Blossom. No, maybe we should have... Maybe we should have killed the small guys. Maybe something would have happened. I'm sure that I'm in the right area. See? Alright. Fuck it, let's kill them.
Be safe.
I don't want to spend my cooldowns, but... Bro, not that one.
This one. Too slow.
Maybe if we just get rid of like all the bomb guys. You killed the Bomb King, right? Where is it?
This one.
So when you said Imperial Chase, that was an actual location.
Yes. You want me to tell you where?
No, but I thought you were just talking nonsense. Sorry.
So what I told you.
I know. I just never assumed that you would give me an actual location. That's Too nice.
Wow.
Like, he just said Imperial Chase. I'm like, whatever. He's just writing things. Imperial Chase. Okay. Sorry. 3 Reeds. Fallen Gate. Golden Stables. Martha's Rest. Okay, where is it? Sorry. East Pool.
You want me to tell you?
Yes, tell me.
Dragon Airy.
What?
Now the list is the Dragon Airy.
The what?
Dragon Airy.
Dragon Fairy?
Airy.
Dragon Airy? Dragon Airy?
You're not in the right map.
What?
You're not in the right map. I don't think. Go right. Right, more right. Yeah, you're not in the right map.
How am I not on the right map? They said...
Let's start.
No, wait. No.
Okay.
I'm trained to accept local information, latitude and longitude only. No. We are gonna be in the right map as soon as we walk through this laser-looking thingy. Open world map. Never mind, this just opens the world map. It said 3 Reeds. What did you say?
Dragon Airy is far right. Not right.
North right? North right. What kind of...
Sorry.
What is a north right?
Northeast, sorry.
What?
Northeast.
What?
Northeast. Oh my God.
North right. North right.
Sorry. Shut up.
North right. I'm dying.
It's close there.
North right.
Shut up. Tell me. I'm trying to help you and you're making fun of me.
North right.
Terrible. I'm not helping you out again.
It's my last question.
Good girl.
It's fine. North right.
Because that's... I didn't want to say Kanye.
What?
I didn't want to say Kanye West's child.
What kind of reference is that? How am I supposed to know what Kanye's child is? Please don't get me banned. Don't get me banned. If you're gonna say something, just, you know. Okay. Going to say I live in South, left United States.
Great.
I love it. North right. I think it's because of this I don't know, maybe a little bit of insecurity as to whether something is east or west. So right is like is the safer bet. I don't think I was supposed to go there. North right.
Come on.
Stop mocking my laughter. I will tell stories about you. Where is it? Is it here?
That'll do, girl.
The oh, fuck.
You're right there, Imperial Chase.
Caution, brother.
What is this? Oh. Oh, I see. Fine. Let's do it. What? North right. North right it is.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Never eat shredded wheat. Never eat shredded wheat. Oh, I see. I was like, what? Yeah, I would be incapable of remembering even that thing. There's no way I'm remembering that. I was always taught naughty elephant squirts water. What? You guys had the wildest teachers. I did not have a teacher that creative who taught me do you call it the sides of the world? How do you say it in English? What's the English word for it? Hey, this is like in that Endwalker dungeon, right? The one in the castle thingy. In the patches. Like the first boss with the ads. Oh shit, what if I die? For like north, east, south, and west. Sides of the world. Do you say sides? Do you say... You can't say sides because then technically left and right would have been correct. Cardinal directions, is that what it's called?
Yes.
See, I didn't know that word.
Your reign is over.
So that's why when you
Now to collect the ash.
you're in Final Fantasy XIV, the Cardinals.
This looks like the stuff.
Oh yeah, I never connected that. Like, what the fuck is an inner cardinal? It's like, I thought it was like a fancy word that people like to use to sound smarter. Like, inner cardinal! Cardinal! It's like when you're in a raid and people call out these things, I'm like, I just learned what, like, where you stand when they say inner cardinal, and that's where you go. It's like, what the hell is an inner cardinal? I see now. Life is making more sense when you know more English.
That should do it.
Great. Why do I admit these things on stream? It's like a forever footage that remains there. We only have like this quest to turn in and then I'm done? Wow. Could it be? Like, I already got the achievement for the quest, but I don't think these particular ones are count as like as the quests that you have to do. Well, if you used to teach that to Army and Marine officers, then I don't feel as bad for not knowing. I'm very far from that. Remember I said sail for fail story? Wait, which one? What? I'm sure I remember the story, but when it comes to the particular titles of stories, I am lacking. Oh, when you would tell them, oh, when like they would make a mistake, and when you would like yell things at them, right? Is that the name of the story? Yeah, I remember. That's hilarious. And there was something about dinner, right? That's the part that I didn't remember. Like, you mentioned food and it will stay stuck in my mind forever and always. Who am I even looking for?
Whatever should I write next?
Dinner is that way, right? Alright, here we are.
Alright there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Bomb ash. Is that something that you use in Final Fantasy XIV for the relics?
It's not called that.
What?
I don't think it's called
It's
that.
not called bomb ash? What's the first step for the heaven? Is it Heaven's Ward? Or is it the Shadowbringers? Heaven's Ward. I think that's what it's called. Is it not?
That's the stuff. And
plenty of
I
it
don't remember
too.
what's called again.
Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and
I
running.
forgot what the story's about. It's been a while. But maybe it opens up like a new quest or something. I'm curious. Sometime later, indeed.
We have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
So we built that?
Very impressive.
That's kind of cool.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly.
No, I want the item if you're
Why
offering.
don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your
You want to look
potions
at my
in.
bag?
Reckon I could work
My
some
nut
magic
bag?
on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that
He
I
said
reckon
it, not
will
me.
make even the toughest lever
He didn't say nut bag.
as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Oh, this is gonna make me be able to have more
You can't hurt to try,
potions,
I
right?
suppose.
Why
That's the
didn't I do
spirit.
these unlock quests?
Leave it with me.
This wasn't such a big deal. I should have done these. Like, what is wrong with me? Why did I avoid these? Like yes, I'm like hunts. Ugh. Like I'll do them in 14. I wasn't gonna do them
What you
here.
It
They're
certainly
fun, but
feels
like,
more flexible.
did you hear that? Our
Told you.
bag feels more
Thank you.
flexible.
I
We have
think.
new underwear
No.
to put potions in.
You. For supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors.
We have a new nut
Without
bag.
you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your back. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
They need to stop. I'm too immature for these quests. Inventory increase. That's great that this is my last quest. Fantastic. Fantastic. Sounds like this is short of a happy meal. Oh god, there's another one. A new quest is available nearby. Of course it is. I knew something was gonna happen. What?
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left.
What
I'm
is the...
working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a
Is
new
there gonna be a new
smelter.
hunt thing?
It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional
Have you done
thermal
these?
amplification and a system
What
of
am I gonna get?
reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain.
I like how he's taking pleasure in that.
Hotter, you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end.
Like, there's another unlock quest after the one that
We won't be able
increases
to
your
make out of any old rubbish neither.
nut bag.
We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Sure.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's
I love
more,
how the emotes
they're
actually paint a
directional,
perfect story.
transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all
outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're
They're
guarding?
gonna just make their comeback for sure.
Yeah, we're only 3 short, mind. And we know.
Have you seen the emoji movie?
There's one
That's
up
exactly what the
Amberway,
teacher
in
says
that ruin that they call
when he's
Lost
trying,
Ruin,
like in the first scene, when
another
he's
in
trying
the
to
Silent South
teach
over in Dalmecchia.
the children
Last one
what
is in the ruins of Abdon,
hieroglyphics
the
are and
Empire.
how they relate to emojis.
Alright then.
Don't ask me why I know that movie by heart.
Do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Yeah, my son has seen that movie, I would dare say more than 20 times. And I was present for each and every one
What should I
of
do
those
with your model?
times.
You spent a lot of
What, that
What?
not?
So-
Still, seeing as you're all, I suppose I can.
I'd say that was up to you.
No, that's not what I want to talk about right now. I'm so sorry. Search Lobstrom for Spirikov. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Yeah, like the first, like, basically the first scene of the movie is basically him trying to explain what hieroglyphics are, and he's like all the kids are on their phones, and he's like asking, like, okay, can anyone like tell me what this weird picture language reminds them of, and no one can like relate to emojis. Even though they all have their phones, and the teacher's like terribly disappointed. It's very funny. The movie itself is funny. Give it a chance. But don't watch it 50 times. Watch it once. You'll enjoy it more.
Village is turned. I can walk from here.
I don't want to walk from here. What? Are you serious? I have to like walk through this village? Is this quest on Lockathon? I think so. I didn't really expect... to not be able to walk through there, but can I ride? Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna have to run through this. I think it's an unlockathon, but now that we're here, might as well. New inventory slots, might as well fill them up. I think it's actually for the, like for the potions, if I'm not mistaken. Like, so that we can store more of them.
Ready, girl?
But I don't know what this next unlock stage is. Hopefully it's the last one, because I really don't need that many things unlocked at this point. Where is it? Where is it? They said they're guarded by their uglier, bigger cousins. Hello,
I'll
cousins.
need to deal with these ones first.
Hello, ugly cousins. I should have limit broke. Can I say limit broke? I should have limit broke. I should have limit broken. I don't know. I'm trying my best. The nerve of you, who doesn't even have his English as first language, to laugh at my efforts to learn English is uncanny. You said hoo-hoo! That's not what you said. That is not what you said. Yes, you're ahead of me in all of the side quests that involve killing things. Apparently I'm a freaking pacifist. No, I'm not.
This is it.
Okay, let's find the other ones. We have 2 more to find. What do I get for unlocking this? You gotta tell me. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
What?
Increases your potions.
It what?
Increases your potions.
No, no, I already had my slots increased. Is it gonna further increase it?
Increase your how much it heals.
I already did that.
It's gonna be fun.
This is not the botanist quest. This is an engineer quest where I am searching for I can't say that. For spheres that for those glowy spheres that I don't know if you know what I mean, but
I am not you.
Enough of you, are there? Straight home now.
Oh no, you don't get anything. Just one.
what do you mean? Why is it an unlock quest then? It's an unlock quest. What? Maybe you haven't done it.
I have done this. This one that I knew.
What's for what?
This one.
From the what guy? Unyielding? No, that's not even the quest. Never mind, you don't know. You haven't done it.
Like some artifacts from the echoes and people.
Jill's like, we'll have to fight another day. She's like barely fighting. So disappointed. Yes, this is the echoes, but what do I want the next Final Fantasy game to have ruthless bosses all the way to the last one. Last boss needs to look completely scary but taken out with a single bitch slap. I don't know if it's like the Lies of P kind of ruthless, or like Elden Ring or whatever. I might just not play it. If it turns into like a Souls genre, that's gonna be the end of me in Final Fantasy games. I'm bad at games. It's okay to admit. If you know, you know. You know? We can enjoy them. Not all of us can be good. I'm not good. I used to be good at card games. I'm no longer good at anything.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Like, we're here exclusively for the dirty sounding quests. That's it. Speaking of which, am I gonna like the Final Fantasy X quests?
No, it's almost a 20-year-old game. It doesn't quest like that.
How does it quest?
You just go through the story.
Okay. Shit! If I got lost in the woods, like real woods, one day, like I would have not lived. See, I tried the hitting and dodging, for example, when I was going through the Lies of P.
To fight.
When I was going through Lies of P demo, and I couldn't even finish the demo because I couldn't even dodge and hit properly. That game is hard. Like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna have to find a content creator to watch for Lies of P, because Lies of P is like one of those games that I've desperately wanted to play, because it looks like it has amazing story and like those like roleplay aspects of it where you can like choose the dialogue options and stuff. I just suck at the game. Like, I really suck at it. I can't play it. But I want to see it. Depending on the region, like it's not like really full of forests. Like, you know, there's like cities and villages like all over, and there's as many forests as pretty much there are everywhere else. I wouldn't say that we're like known for forests. There is a significant amount of them, but not so much that I would like call us the, I don't know, like the land of forests. But like our forests are like the most dangerous thing that you can find in our forest is probably like a brown bear.
There's something about
Like there's foxes, there's wolves, and there's bears. Like the, you know, like the children's book animals. What?
Lions and tigers and bears.
We don't have lions or tigers or anything of the sort. It just doesn't exist here normally. Like we don't have like poisonous snakes or anything. Like we don't have like these elementary, like I don't know, like tornadoes or earthquakes or anything of the sort. Like whenever there's an earthquake, like people barely feel it or whatever. It's like there's nothing here that can kill you except for your government.
Except for
Pretend I didn't say that.
He'll tell us about his adventures in
Yeah, don't get banned, right? Well, if I'm gone tomorrow.
No way.
Ah, Sid! Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
It's a joke. My entire stream is a satire.
Good.
It's a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Right here. Don't go after me.
Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit him to the smelter right away!
Up in the Great Plains, there's like 1 tree per kilometer square. Oh. That's definitely not a lot. Visibility was 32 kilometers in every direction.
What about cactus then?
Does that really count as a tree?
May I present to you...
Is cactus technically a tree?
It is a tree. It's not an animal.
Oh wow, we actually built this. Cool.
Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
That is
Save
cool.
my bacon again, Sid!
Save
and
my
I ain't
bacon.
about to let your good deed go unrewarded!
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it.
My
yet.
bag is flexible
You could just
already.
buy me a bigger.
How about that class?
They need to
Looks a bit
stop
stiff.
right
Reckon
now.
You can loosen it up and make some more room. And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal.
Even
see,
more stuff?
So it's lovely and strong.
I don't have this
but it's
much
also,
stuff.
Well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Cactus is technically a flower. I was thinking that, but I just didn't want to say it because I was afraid it would sound stupid.
If you insist.
Because I don't really know plants very
It's the
well.
spirit. You'll love it. I promise.
Is this gonna be like is this gonna lead into like a new unlock quest? Is this ever gonna end?
So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal
Now
anyway.
our
Reckon we'll have all
beanbag,
kinds of uses for it around
or
the
not
hideaway.
beanbag, nut bag, can store
Can't think of any right now.
a lot more
That's our
stone
job, innit?
skin
Dreaming up new
tonics.
ways to make life easier around here.
Great.
Maybe even out there too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Or I, like so many characters in this game. Weirder science. Is this gonna be another one? Inventory maximized, thank God. Okay.
That's good.
I can't believe I actually didn't do this before. Bro. Bro, there's nothing. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Imagine I like go into the last chapter and suddenly there's like 20 side quests in the last zone. Would have been great at level 10. It really would have. Never too late. We cleared it. We did all of it. And I do think that that achievement that we got like half an hour ago was basically about the side quests, because the rest of the side quests that we did since then, everything was mostly about unlocking the inventory, which I don't think it necessarily counts as a side quest. I guess they just expected people to be reasonable enough to actually do them. You know? But what I want to do is, what you want? Sorry. Oh, we can actually craft this. That's a better weapon than what we have.
No scratches, right?
No scratches? Are you kidding me? Reinforce. Oh, we can actually do this.
You can thank me later.
Okay, well I guess this is the best
Anything
sword
else?
that we can have for now, at least.
What do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Yeah, all of these other ones are shit. What? Circle of Heaven. Can I craft a Circle of Heaven? No, I can't craft these good things. How about Rune Belt or something like that? No, never. I'm not gonna do the hunts now. I wanna. We can get some bracelets.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
We don't have a Desert Rose, whatever that is. Weapon. It appears that we don't have like any more mats whatsoever.
Fine.
Achievement bigger bag unlocked and Clive's voice gets lower. Oh god. Wait, Karen is no longer a vendor? Where do I buy things? What do you mean? Have I... Shop. Have I lost a bit? What? She like doesn't work anymore? She retired?
Let me tell you a story.
Oh god.
Clive.
Alright.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air.
She's retired. Now she tells stories.
Particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I will always want for gold.
Okay, this might be worth
to
it.
satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said
We'll
he'd give
hear
me
her
access
story.
to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the
Amazing.
trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the Mothercrystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find herself the richest
Oh,
job
God.
in the twins. And that's
She
when he had
actually
me.
impersonates
I emptied my
him.
stores that day and moved into the Hardaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history.
Amazing.
A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest damn. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown
Aw.
me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to
I just-
answer to.
I just wanted to buy potions. Unbelievable. Great. We actually had to hear that story to unlock the vendor once again.
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down?
There's really nothing that I want to buy, per se. Does she sell the rose stuff? Desert rose. She actually does. So we could use that for crafting, should we want to. But we'll leave that for next time. Just have, like, the tonics. And I guess we have enough money to just... Like, why wouldn't we just...
Better I'll be here.
Like, we don't know what we're gonna need, so...
You'll not find a better price than that.
Why not? To hell with money. Let's just do it. Like, we're probably gonna loot them anyway. But that's okay.
Blind, you know.
It's all good. We're trying to make people listen to our stories before helping out. Apparently, that's what she does as well, and I love how they actually introduced that into her roleplay. Is she gonna talk to me again? She's not. I wanted to sell stuff. Are we gonna sell Ragnarok? That doesn't sound right at all.
You got out else?
Yeah.
I'll be thankful you
I
got
don't
that
need it.
much.
I have a better one. Is that a spoiler? What?
Let's sell Ragnarok.
I just did.
Oh my. Nothing. Nothing.
Shut up. I'll be fine.
Out else?
Nothing.
I'll be fine.
I'll be thankful
Yes, I
you
know
got
about
that
the
much.
sword that comes after
You got
that,
out
but I can
else?
craft it again. Fine. I'll be okay. He's talking shit. He is.
Is that all?
Anyway. We bought what we could. I don't want to hear it, okay? He just says this because he thinks it's blasphemous. But anyhow, that's gonna be it for today, at least. This is where we stop, as we have officially now cleared the entirety of the side quests for now, within the game at least. What we're gonna do is we are going to give someone a host, and I'm going to get myself to bed, because I want to show up tomorrow and actually stream the ending of the game. Hopefully we'll be able to do that as well. Let me find someone. Like, I don't know, I don't know who I want to host. I don't know any of these people, but a lot of people talk languages that I don't understand. Maybe this person. Okay, let's give this person a host if they're not, like, ahead of me too terribly. No, I don't think they are. Anyhow, we're going to attempt to do this if Kick allows us to. Thank you for watching. I really hope I see you tomorrow. So tomorrow around, sorry about that. Shit. Tomorrow around 9:30 p.m. Central European Time, similarly to the time today. I will be around and we're gonna finish the game one way or another, and then I'm gonna take a break on Friday, and during the weekend we are going to do Final Fantasy X. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much again for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Oh.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
How are you gonna make another Ragnarok when you have
First off,
what?
How are you gonna make another Ragnarok?
Mom's Den, thank you for the host out of nowhere.
And you need Ragnarok
I was in the
to make
moment
that
of
sequel.
realizing
what?
that this is
You need Ragnarok to
Selfnir
make
is
that
just
sequel.
literally a
That's
weapon
fine.
construct, I imagine. Is it actually? So he appeared again in the Ironworks, conjuring countless doubles of himself, just like Cooler did in that one mostly bad Dragon Ball Z movie. That's kind of what the he's an army of duplicates, all silver. It's gotta be a bit of a Dragon Ball Z return of Cooler's revenge, the revengeing nod. It has to be, right?
What?
So he set upon Clive and his allies, proving Joshua's theory that the constant night was no mere swordsman, but a magical creation of King Barnabas. Indeed. Yep, we're just chewing through 16. So I have, for those that don't know, as a bit of a side note, my big thing that I do is called the But I'm Bad series, where I pick a game that is, some of them way longer than others, and I play through the whole dang thing to 100% it. So, I mean, it's a bit like the completionist, I suppose, but that's a bit different, because I don't go back and play all the older games, so it's been trying to catch up on all these games that I could never play when I was just more or less playing World of Warcraft 6 days a week, but a few years back I finally cut that umbilical cord. So, yeah, all the Dark Souls, both the new Jedi games, both the God of Wars, all of Elden Ring, which that took me like 2 months, because there's so much game. Now, obviously, when Final Fantasy 16 came out, and it's similar-ish, but not really, but also kind of is. So, yeah, and I play a bunch of Final Fantasy 14, so I had to see what Yoshi P was also working on, right? And he's working on this. So these can't be the same power level, right?
Mate, new plan. You leave, we follow.
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
So these are just gonna be, yeah, these are just replicants or whatever.
Blood that runs through Omega's veins. These foes will not fall easily, but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one.
It's true.
How long are we meant to keep this up? As
Yes.
long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.